friends, it's Amanda here, and today is a very exciting day because we are talking about a much anticipated collaboration between ColourPop and Animal Crossing. The internet has been buzzing about this collection for a while. You already know I'm a huge ColourPop fan. We also play Animal Crossing in my house. I played the phone app game called Pocket Camp for a really long time, and then we got New Horizons for the Switch. I've been playing that with my 6-year-old son. So I am just as excited about this collaboration as I know so many of you are. There are quite a few pieces in this collection. I'm going to give you close-ups, swatches, comparisons. I'll also show you a quick little tutorial of this look. Let's start with the Glitterly Obsessed Body Glitter. This is called Billionaire. I love the name. I love the packaging. I love the little play on bells and billionaire. Really cute. I do want to remind you that the Glitterly Obsessed glitter gels are formulated for body and hair, not for the eyes. And here's a little swatch of what it looks like applied to the skin. It has a very iridescent, deep gold, a very rich type of look, which is perfect for Billionaire. There is one Super Shock shadow in this collection. The Super Shock is called Balloon Pop, and this little present box that it comes in, I can't get over it. The packaging is so clever. It's so adorable. I'm going to use the word cute about 100 times in this video, so just prepare for that. This is an ultra glitter finish Super Shock, and the prices for these items have not been confirmed yet. I'm guessing they'll be around or maybe just slightly above what these products are typically sold for from the regular line. Here is just a plain finger swatch of Balloon Pop on my arm. I'm also going to show you a couple of comparisons with this one. It looks pretty similar to a lot of my Super Shock collection, but I thought that these were really the closest and the best that I came upon. So here's Force Behavior and Birthday Girl alongside Balloon Pop. Next up, we have two blushes. These are flower themed, and I think these are so cute. When I was very religiously playing Pocket Camp, breeding the flowers was my favorite thing to do, so I'm really happy to see the little Animal Crossing flowers on these blushes. We have two different blush shades in this collection. These are the outer boxes, and the artwork on the boxes is pretty much exactly the same as what is on the outside of the compact itself. These have cardboard packaging with a magnetic closure, and both blushes have a mirror inside the compact. The lighter purpley pink shade is called Flower Power. You can see the little stamped flower print in there. And Flower Tender is the exact same setup packaging wise, and it has a different flower pressed into it that matches the artwork on the outside of the compact. I'll show you both of these blushes swatched side by side first. Flower Power is more of a pale purpley pink, and Flower Tender is more of a corally pink. Both of these have a little bit of shimmer in the powder. And just a couple of comparisons here. I don't have anything too similar to Flower Power. I think the shade Night Bloom from the Succulent collection last year is probably the most similar. And Flower Tender is a lot more basic. I think there are a lot more blushes like this color in ColourPop's line, and just in general, it seems like a little bit more of a basic blush. We also have quite a few lip products in this collection. There are 3 of these Just a Tint mini duos. Because these are minis, I don't think that they're going to be sold separately. I think they're only going to come these duos. I could be wrong, but the fact that these are minis makes me think these will only be sold in these little sets. We have 3 different fruity duos. First, let's take a look at the one called Fruit Roots. As you can see, the fruit trees are really the focus here, and it makes perfect sense because Not only are these named after different fruits, Peach Surprise, Orange Cutie, these are also packaged to reflect the fruit, and these are individually scented like the fruits that they're named after. So all of these have a different fragrance to them. They're not the typical just a tint scent. So I am going to show you each duo swatched together, and then I'll also show you just a couple of quick comparisons. A lot of the Just a Tint lip colors are pretty similar. They don't have a lot of wild and crazy bold colors. So we do have a lot of peachy, nudie, pinky type of colors in the line, and I just grabbed the ones that I thought were going to be the most requested and the most relevant. Now let's move on to the next duo. This one's called Pick of the Bunch. This duo contains the two shades called Coconut Juice and Incomparable. I'm wearing the pear shade throughout the talking portions of this video. And as you can see, we're getting the little pear and the little coconut packaging again. I think this is a really special idea. It's definitely something really different, really out of the box. As somebody who appreciates fragranced lip products, I really like this. I think it's a cool idea. Here we see a lot more contrast between the two shades. That's one of the things I really like about this particular duo, is the two shades are the most different from each other in this particular duo. And here are some comparisons for you. At first glance, I really thought Cherry Pickin' was going to be way more similar to Coconut Juice, but it definitely looks a little lighter and a little orangier once I actually swatched them out. The last duo is called Fruit Basket. This duo features the shades Juicy Apple and Cherry Cherry. And of course, these are scented like an apple and a cherry. And I think these two end up looking a lot more similar to each other. When you see them swatched, they're definitely not the exact same shade, but I think especially once they're applied to the skin, once they're on the lips, they end up looking decently similar. But this is the brightest offering of the lip colors, and here are some swatch comparisons. We have the Strand, Cherry Cherry, Maui Wowie, Juicy Apple, and a Go-Go is the last shade. That's that deepest reddish pink shade on the end. Last but certainly not least, we have 4 mini eyeshadow palettes. These are little quads. This is a format we haven't seen from ColourPop before, so I always find it exciting when they experiment with new products and new formats like this. So I'm gonna get up close and take you through each one of these palettes. These little quad palettes are just slightly shorter than the blush compacts. They are perfect square and the blushes are a little bit rectangular. First, let's take a look at this palette called What a Hoot. This is the most neutral of all the palettes. The front of the palette itself does have a little bit of a texture to it, which always makes it a little bit more interesting, I think, and a little bit more luxurious feeling. I do want to point out that there is one not intended for eye area shade in this palette that is going to be the pressed glitter. There is a mirror inside, and here when we take a look at this quad, we see one pressed glitter, one matte with glitter, one shimmer, and one matte. That is the makeup of all of these quad palettes. You're going to find one of each of those in every single one of these palettes. So here are the finger and brush swatches. If you know me, you know I don't brush swatch the glitters. I just don't want to get my brushes all glittery. Now let's move on to this little Isabelle pinky palette. This one's called 5 Star Island. The outer packaging in the front of the compacts do look a little bit different. Unlike the blushes, these do have a little bit of variety and design there. This palette has 2 shades that are marked not intended for the eye area. One of those is because, of course, it's a pressed glitter. I already told you there's the same 4 finishes in every single palette. There are some little details around the mirror that I think are really cute. And here you can take a close-up look at the shades. The matte with glitter in this one is very, very jam-packed with glitter. And now I will show you the swatches of this palette all on its own. The brush swatches are honestly really nice with this one. I was impressed at how much of that glitter in the matte glittery shade stuck around. Sometimes I get a lot of fallout, and this one remained pretty glittery. Now let's move on to the Nook Ink palette, featuring all of the nooks just waiting to seize all of your bells. And we have a very minty Nook green color scheme happening here. There is only one non-intended for eye area shade here. Again, that is the little pressed glitter that's not intended to be used on the eyes. And same setup, got the little cute Nook faces looking at you in the mirror here. Here's a glimpse at the inside of the palette. And next I will show you the swatches. I'm particularly impressed by this super dark green called Water Landing. It just was way more smooth and opaque than I was expecting. These dark green shades have been kind of dry for me in the past, and that one was pretty good. Last palette is called La Belle of the Ball, and it is a very purple themed palette. Purple is one of my favorite colors to wear on my eyes, so I'm always the most drawn to a purple palette. This one also has two shades that have that little eye safety warning denoted there. Pretty common for purple shades to have that due to dyes that can cause staining. And I think you'll be able to tell just from looking at it that the shade Custom Design is in fact a duochrome, really pretty bluish purple with a brown base type of color. I love this type of shade. It's not exactly unique, especially in the world of ColourPop, but I'm happy to see them going for a duochrome in a little curated color story like this. I'm just going to show you a handful of comparisons for these palettes. I tried to pick the ones that I thought would be most useful and most requested, especially when it comes to this little What a Hoot palette, which is very much a little warm, neutral, like orangey bronze quad. There are probably 100 different palettes that this could be compared to. So I will be doing a dedicated Animal Crossing swatch comparison on my Instagram stories. Make sure you go find me on Instagram and follow along there. I will take comparison requests. So if there's a specific palette you want to see compared, or any product, honestly, you can just leave a request there, and I will try to get to that as soon as I possibly can. the swatches, all the comparisons, all the info. I'll show you a quick tutorial using some of these products on my face today, and then I'll wrap up all my thoughts. Think that a review in the truest sense of the word really matters that much for this collection. I think that ultimately the people that are going to purchase this collection and be excited about it are going to do so because they love Animal Crossing, they love makeup, they love ColourPop. That's not to say that ColourPop should just like put really garbagey products in here and slap Animal Crossing on it, but I think ultimately the people who want to buy this are going to buy it regardless of what colors and what formulas are in this collection. Does that make sense? And I'm the last person to judge you for doing that. Honestly, I get it. I think this is so cute. It's so fun. I love that it's a bunch of colorful little cute things. It really makes sense. The colors, the branding, the theming, the packaging, it all works well together. I think that the idea of these little mini products, the quad palettes and these little mini lip duos makes so much sense in the context of this collection. I think there's definitely going to be something for everyone. I love that these are all individually scented. I just think that's so fun and cute. And if I'm here for Animal Crossing, I'm here for fun and cute. I really love the idea of these little mini quad palettes. Of course, I'm not a fan of pressed glitter, so I wish that the glitters weren't in here. Even though I personally won't be using any pressed glitters on my eyes, I think this is a really cute little idea. I hope we see more of this quad format in the future. Mini palettes are very hot right now, and I think this is a fun format for them to explore. My top 3 picks from this collection are these 2 Just a Tint sets. Fruit Roots, which is the peachier duo, and Pick of the Bunch has more of a nudie, kind of My Lips But Better color scheme, so I really like these. I'm definitely going to be reaching for these a lot. I'm a fan of the Just a Tint lip colors anyway, so I'm excited to see more of these. My other favorite product is this blush in the shade Flower Power. Packaging's adorable. This is a more unique shade for me personally. It's kind of a cool toned pink. I typically gravitate towards really nudie, kind of brown-based terracotta colors, so this feels like something a little bit different, a little bit special in my collection. I love these little imprinted blushes. I love the packaging. I just think this is so cute. Plus, I already told you I'm a big fan of the flower breeding in Animal Crossing. So all around, this just really, really works for me. But overall, I'm a fan of the collection. It's adorable, it's fun, it's colorful, it's cute. I like it. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about this collection. Are you an Animal Crossing fan? Are you going to pick anything up? I have a feeling this launch is going to be crazy. This is a very, very in-demand collection. So I have no doubt all of this stuff is going to sell out really quickly. Let me know what's on your wish list. Or if you're watching this after the launch, let me know what you picked up, what you think. I always love to know what you think about things too. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Any day I can wear a purple eyeshadow, probably gonna be a good day. I'm so excited I'm sweating. Was that TMI? Okay. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. They're so cute. They're just so tiny and cute. Do comparisons even matter for this collection? Probably not. Either you're getting it because you love Animal Crossing or not. That's all there is to it. Okay, I got a lot to do. I gotta get this video edited out for you quickly so that you can see this before the launch. I really hope it's helpful, and I hope that you're having a great day, and I hope you know that I love your face so, so much. And I will see you soon, okay? Just hang in there, okay? Doing a good job. Alright. Okay. Love your face. Okay. Bye.